Hi Libra, thank you so much for stopping by. So I am here to do your love and relationship reading. This is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. I'm seeing a lion roaring. Yeah, so there's the strength card. A lion roaring. I'm also hearing something about untouchable. Wheel of Fortune, strength. Wow. So somebody here could be untouchable right now, or you're going into a phase of your life to where you're going to be very untouchable with something you're doing, or just with your overall vibe and energy. There's a lot of things that are coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune and the strength that you may have set an intention for a long time ago, or you may have really been putting a lot of work into something. You may have been really putting a lot of effort, a lot of work into certain projects, things, even self-care, even self-improvement. And it's like I feel there's going to be some kind of reward, I feel, that Spirit's acknowledging this. There could even be news coming in with the birds up here. There's some kind of news on the way I'm getting. News that you're about to receive or hear. And I've actually been getting this energy for a while, but especially the last few days, it's almost like a feeling to where something comes in and it kind of turns everything around for you, or it makes you feel like what you went through was worth it, or that something comes in to kind of replace what you felt that you have lost. And so it's that kind of feeling where there's a solid kind of improvement of something coming in. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, what is this message today that you want to talk about? To the collective. We have the Five of Cups. I've also been seeing that one quite a bit. I'm hearing that song by Eminem, the one that he wrote for his daughter, I think, or about his daughter. I can't remember the name. I think it's Mockingbird. Could be wrong, but I think it's called Mockingbird. I'm hearing that song and the part that says something about keep your chin up, or brush your shoulder, I don't know what it is, but keep your chin up, something like that, with the Two of Wands here. So somebody's guides could be coming up here to say keep your chin up right now, and this girl has her head down too. So I feel like I'm hearing Virgo. Somebody here could be a Virgo. You don't have to be, but you could be a Virgo. Yeah, there's something that Spirit wants to convey here today about the fact that there are certain moves being made. Something here to do also, because I'm noticing at the bottom when I shuffled this deck, we have strategy. Change your strategy and develop a clear plan for your future. And that's also what I'm being shown now too with the Two of Wands. So this might be like an advice for somebody coming through, that if you are feeling kind of down or feeling disappointed about something, you may need to kind of change your strategy. Someone could be a Libra too, or a cusp I'm hearing of Libra and Virgo, or there's maybe that is a time period that's somehow significant here. I'm also getting another side note that the moon cycles could be impacting or influencing someone right now. So if you feel exhausted, or if you feel that you are very emotional right now, there could be some kind of tug here from the moon at the moment, which is making you feel extra sensitive. But I'm also getting to this overall sense of direction, of kind of a moment in time that is happening now or coming in, where there's like a strategy about how to kind of move out of this Five of Cups and develop some kind of clear plan. I've also been seeing Justice over and over again here from different decks as well. So I'm going to take it out because I feel like it's playing a part in this reading. The Justice card in this case is speaking to kind of what I mentioned before with the Five of Cups. It's almost like there's going to be something which will come in, which is going to wash away kind of disappointment or sadness that you've been faced with. And also a feeling, even if it's not something physical that comes in, we'll have to clarify, but it's also a feeling for somebody here that Whatever is been making you feel sad, whatever you've been down about or feeling disappointed about or feeling like you've lost, is being taken care of by the universe right now. And it's like there's some kind of magical feeling of the Two of Wands and Justice where, how to put it, like when you something like, if you, so for some of you, yeah, Three of Wands, Queen of Wands, if you feel guided to do something right now, or if you feel even just like, this could be different things, even just like intuitively, you may feel like with this orb here, you know, I feel guided to do this certain thing, or it's time for me to start thinking about my future, it's time for me to start making lifestyle changes, something like that. Whatever these steps are that you're taking or that you're being encouraged to take, it's actually going to lead you to this sense of justice, if that makes sense. It's kind of something where how to explain this? Let me get a few more of these here. What else can you tell me, Spirit, for the collective? What is this message here? How can I put this? Three of Cups, and we have the World. I'm also hearing smoky or smoke and mirrors. So again, there's been something that you maybe have not seen clearly. And also I feel like that's kind of what I was trying to say with justice. Like something has not been clear for you, or you feel like the path that you're about to take is going to give you a lot more clarity. And also again, it's like a feeling to where you are not missing out. You are not going to be the one to miss out, is the best way to put it. Like whatever's about to happen for you, whatever's about to come in, or where you're going. Some of you specifically are guided somewhere, or you feel maybe even guided to a particular person. It could be a friend, it could be even just new people, friendships. It could even be possibly vice versa, to where someone with the moon here, I was getting that with the moon, someone feels tugged maybe. There's some kind of intuitive pull, and I'm hearing it's like a connection or a group of people which is very much of a close connection. It's something which is going to like top all of the rest. I'm hearing it's like it's going to make a lot more sense when it comes in. So the main thing here for this group of people I'm tapping into is nothing has gone wrong. Nothing that is currently going on for you, or possibly even this world, can be an accumulation of things that you've been kind of disappointed about for a long time. Maybe you've been feeling that there's a certain thing in particular that you've been feeling disappointed about. The main thing here is that justice is about to come in for you, which is going to lead you to where you've always belonged, and possibly even some form of coming together with a person or group of people, which there's a very strong, intimate, and loving bond here. And it may have been something to where you felt that somebody else was your person, but actually when you come together with this person or group of people, it's going to be your true person. It also might be vice versa too, so we'll have to get a little bit more here, but there's something like that, to where you're about to go and what's kind of manifesting for you right now in the background is going to be so much better than what you could have imagined. And I'm also getting to that if this is something that's more of guidance for you with the strategy here, and maybe you've been kind of sitting in this world for a while, to where something maybe has been over for a long time. I'm hearing see beyond the veil. So if you've been feeling that there's just something again that you have to kind of remove the smoke about, you know, it's like there's maybe been something that you have to kind of cut through in terms of how can you develop your future. If you feel like you're sitting in this Five of Cups, if you feel like you're sad about something and it's kind of more of like an over and over kind of repetitive cycle to where you can't seem to get out of that sense of sadness, this could be that guidance coming up, that when you take those first steps forward, see beneath that, we have initiation here. So you're stepping into your power, and also for some of you, when you actually take the first steps, it's like the universe is rewarding you by putting you into a position where you have new people. So this could be that way as well. Like if some of you watching this feel that, let's just say, for example, you feel very sad about a specific person, or you feel disappointed that there was an ending, or that nothing ever kind of came out of that connection. the minute that you kind of take it into your own hands and you start to make steps forward into the right direction, the universe will automatically kind of come in and give you something to celebrate, or give you this new kind of connection to, I'm hearing the name Ashley, to give you this person or this energy which can make you feel happy again or alive again. So let's get a little bit more here. Tell us a little bit more for this reading, Spirit. Who are we talking about today? I'm also getting this feeling of like somebody is, it's almost like if you're standing at a ledge and you're going, you know, maybe bungee jumping, and it's like that rush of adrenaline before you actually jump. Yeah, okay, so 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Okay, that's exactly what that is, 9 of Swords. So this could go in a few different directions, this reading, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more and see, because for some of you, there could be somebody who wants to approach you and they feel very nervous. They feel like that kind of way to where like jumping, you know, over that ledge is like an adrenaline rush. It's something which can happen really fast, really quickly, but there's a risk of being rejected with the 10 of Swords here. And it also could be you too. Like it could be something where whether you know what this step is that you're taking or not will depend. It could be happening later on, or it could be happening now, but maybe you have some kind of feeling of like, I want to take this step in this direction, or maybe you have your eye on somebody romantically, or maybe it's something that you want to do in business or career, or whatever this is. It involves like coming together with somebody or a group of people, one of the two. But it's like very nerve-wracking because it requires somebody here to take a risk, and it requires somebody to kind of like stomach it. I'm hearing like they have to be courageous enough to kind of do this. Getting Scorpio here too. Yeah, I keep getting so much nerves. And yeah, it's going to depend differently as usual. For a few of you, this could even be something connected to business or some big move that you want to make. Maybe it's to, you know, give a speech, or maybe it's about putting yourself out there in a really big way. And it's something that maybe you've always felt that you didn't have what it takes, or there's a lot of nerves about this. But actually, it's really time to start doing things like that. It's time to put yourself out there. It's time to go into this initiation, because stepping into your power, 6 of Wands, in some way or another, somebody's being encouraged here to step into their power. So when I divided here, we have beauty. Before anyone else can see your beauty, you have to see it first. I just saw Isis. So somebody could connect with the Egyptian goddess Isis. Let's see, what else can you tell us here? Yeah, there's something about self-image coming up now. Somebody is afraid. They're afraid because they don't maybe feel that they have enough confidence here. What else can you tell me, Spirit, about this message? Again, this flew out. Yeah, it's like there's a strategy, like I want to get here. And again, this could be so many things. Maybe you want new friends. Maybe you want to meet new romance. Maybe you're hoping for some coming together. Maybe you want to have new clients. Like there's a few different ways this could be here. I will get these manifestation cards in a minute to see what specifics this could be. But yeah, there's something about someone here having to strategize this and really like take action towards things, which is what I was trying to say earlier about justice. Like there's a feeling of like making things right or doing what's right for us, you know, like justice, like giving ourselves justice, or somebody here, if it is vice versa, it could be for a few of you, somebody here that you're connected to has to give themselves justice and you justice by doing the right thing and coming towards you here. Yeah, so this did fly out. Romance. Be in love and forgiving so this higher love can come to be. That's what I was trying to say too with the moon here. Some kind of deep, intimate bond. Yeah, this is definitely a strong feeling of like somebody really wants this. Somebody really wants this kind of deep love. Whether you know who this is already, or this is you thinking to the future of like wanting to meet this person, like as being a new person. there's definitely a deep romance here that does feel, because a lot of times when it does come to like either putting ourselves out there, if you've already met this person, or when it comes to like even getting out into the dating world or something, or just feeling confident within ourselves to put ourselves out there, it does take a level of courage, especially if we've been rejected before, or if you're dealing with somebody who has been rejected before, or they have some self-esteem issues. Yeah, it's like having to open up a little bit here. What else can you tell us here for this reading? Yeah, there's such a feeling of somebody not really believing in themselves. I keep getting here. Somebody doesn't believe in themselves. Somebody is doubting themselves. And it's like, yeah, become the alchemist. See, become the alchemist that can transform dreams and bring them into reality. We have spontaneity. So Sagittarius is coming up here. We have befriend spontaneity, take a risk and make it a great adventure, and breakthrough. You're on the verge of a breakthrough. Be encouraged. Yeah, this is definitely, I'm hearing on the tip of the finger. This could even be something which is like super soon to happen. It's almost like somebody has their hand on a trigger here, and it's almost like I'm right there. I can do this if I want it, or it's here if I want it. Let's get some specifics and see what this might be. For somebody, I'm hearing school. So for someone very specific, if you've been wanting to apply for something or to go back to school, or you want to like work with new people, or if you want to collaborate with somebody, something that could involve like a very, because with this Sagittarius here too, is like an adventure. Whatever this is, it's the adventurous feeling of like bungee jumping. Like it's something which would be somehow nerve-wracking, or at the very least, it would be something which would be like exciting, but also requires us to step into like this kind of leadership role, or to become this alchemist without the fear of the past. I'm also being shown birds communicating with each other on the branch. So with the Three of Cups here, this could even be something involving a message of communication. There's something with that Three of Cups. Let's get a few of these and see. What specifics can we get here, Spirit, as to what exactly is this about? Can you give us a message as to what is this risk about? What are you referring to? And then I will get a few cards for love, since we do have romance here, so I feel like it is about that. Yeah, harmonious relationships. We have spiritual growth. And here at the bottom, we have interesting woman. So yeah, take this how this will resonate. This is either you becoming an interesting woman, or I mean, you are an interesting woman, but again, it's about maybe taking a risk to kind of put yourself out there. This could be somebody in this group of people who could be a woman, somehow is helping you, or that you're meeting. Could be in a romantic sense or friendship, but definitely with the harmonious relationships here. This is kind of what I was saying. There's something with multiple people here, or a group of people, a group setting. And this spiritual growth and the way these are both sitting in the lotus position here, I feel like this is, it's time. I'm hearing it's time to soar. It's time to fly. It's time to go out of that Five of Cups. It's definitely time to come out of this sort of wallowing energy, to be honest, is kind of what I'm getting. So I don't know if that's for somebody. It could also just be fear about the past that is subconsciously floating around, of like, if I do this, then this would happen, or if I do this, you know. So there's feeling of like the spirit wanting to bring in this harmonious partnership or harmonious people into your life. But again, for some of you, there's someone specific here coming up. So let me keep going here and get a little bit more. What else is this about? Because whatever this is, for some of you, it's something that someone already knows about. So for example, maybe you already know who this is, and it's like someone in your community, or it's someone that's around you. It could also be that someone knows of you, like they see you somewhere, or they are interested in you in however way that is. Like they see you somewhere, maybe they know of you, and they have to kind of take a chance to come towards you and tell you how they feel. We have new look. So for someone also, I was getting something about that before too. So maybe you're having a new style about yourself, like you're getting your hair done a different way or dyeing your hair. Affirmations could also be, if you want to work with affirmations to affirm these things to come into being. I'm also getting too, somebody could see you right now in a new look. So if you had a new look recently for someone specific, someone could be like eyeing you here with this and seeing that you have a new look and they're very attracted to you. There's something with that group of women over there. You're either one of those people and you're either in a group setting and someone sees you, or it's just like you're in an attractive energy here. Yeah, for someone I was getting school here, so that's just for somebody, but if you feel guided to go back to school, or even to like take a course involving other people, like maybe it's something in the spiritual community even, it's time to kind of put yourself out there more. It's time to like make friends, even just friends. We have mastering a skill here. Again, there might be something here about you mastering a certain skill that is involving, something that you can create for your future, something that you're manifesting for your future. And I'm hearing this breakthrough is going to be really big in terms of it's going to, like whatever this is that you will do or that you are going to do is going to like really fly everything else up for you. Like it's going to somehow give you the recognition you need, or it's going to give you the certain degree or certificate so you can continue to grow, or it's going to be even meeting the right people who can introduce you to romantic partners. It's that kind of feeling to where it's like going in the right direction. Yeah, somebody is going through a glow up, definitely. So if you have, I feel like for most of you, if you're watching this, you've already been through a glow up. You've already been through a glow up here, and I feel like somebody is either, again, seeing that about you, or you just automatically, like, as you go through a glow up, what I'm getting is like, when we go through that vibration shift, we no longer resonate with the Five of Cups person that we once were, meaning that we no longer resonate with like the sad, like let's just say for someone, if you've been feeling that you're not attractive, or if you've been feeling that you're just kind of, how it is, like when you're in a low place within yourself, your vibration is obviously lower, and it's kind of like you're not as attractive. And that's what I'm getting, like there's been something to where like you don't deserve to be in that Five of Cups anymore. You don't deserve to be sad. You don't deserve to like do that to yourself, because as you go through this glow up and as you continue to raise your vibration, you're going to find how many more new things you're drawn to, and because of that, it's like you become more attractive. So it's kind of like an all-in-one kind of feeling here, to where it's just time, like it's just, I don't know, it's time to have these new things. It's time for people to see how much you've changed, maybe. And I don't mean like people necessarily from the past. It could be someone is admiring you, but it's more so saying that like people who truly are harmonious for you, it's time that you be the best version of yourself, and that you don't hold back on like who you are. If you held back on your appearance, for example, or if you didn't want to wear a certain clothing style because you didn't feel confident, it's like there's certain things you're doing or that you're being guided to do which are going to make you feel a lot more confident, and then because of that, invite in the right people. We have good health, we have eyes on you, and we have more free time. So there's a few different scenarios here, but some of you definitely, I mean, definitely there's somebody, or there's a lot of people who are going to have their eyes on you, and something about more free time is coming up. Maybe you're going to be making a change in direction, which is going to allow you to have more free time. Good health as well. I'm hearing for somebody, I'm hearing if you've had to clock in and clock out, and you haven't really wanted that job, it almost looks like someone is just kind of clocking in and they're like exhausted. It's something to where you may not have to do that anymore. Somehow or another, you could be, I don't know what you're doing, but something which will allow you to not do that anymore. Or, yeah, it's going to be different for a lot of you. I will get some tea leaf cards in a little bit, but let me pull from this deck and see if there's anything about love here coming through, because we have this harmonious relationship. What can you tell us here for... Yeah, so here when I divided, exactly, we have saying goodbye, ready to let go, burn and release, the final straw, out with the old, cutting cords, someone blocks you. So this is really what the Five of Cups is. And again, I'm getting such a strong energy in this reading for whoever this is for, that you would know exactly if this is for you, because when you hold on to that vibration, or when you hold on to that cord of like an ex that you know is not good for you, or you just are kind of in that sad kind of energy, you can feel how it depletes you, and you can feel how it just like everything that you could become kind of is just sort of not there, because you are in a lower vibration. So definitely it's time to cut the cords. It's time to do some kind of cord cutting ritual. It's time to say goodbye to somebody maybe from the past. Even just cycles, you know, it's going to be different again for all of you. It could be family members. It could be the version of you that you're leaving behind that no longer, again, connects with you. And I'm being shown like collisions of things, like there's something connected to a lot of conflict, like there's things that are colliding everywhere. It's not very harmonious, whatever this is that you have to say goodbye to. Let's see, anything else here? What does the viewer need to know? Okay, so we have two peas in a pod. Best friends, lovers, making each other laugh. They get you like no other. Life partner potential, inside jokes. So see, there's somebody here who I feel, that's what I was getting with the intimate connection. For some of you, it could be friends too. It could be like there's a certain friend group or something that you're inviting in. But for a lot of you, this feels like it's about your future lover. I'm hearing it's about someone who you're supposed to have this very fun kind of connection with. You're supposed to have this like, you know, two people who really are soulmates, two people who really get each other, not something which is so much of a hard thing and you have to keep like trying to force something to work, or just over and over with like difficulty. This feels like it's something totally opposite here. And they're also, I think this actually came up in my last reading too. Yeah, and this card just kind of flew out, flashbacks, and flew back in. Because I'm noticing here we do have this evil eye too, and I think it came up in some reading I did, to where there could be something kind of that has been keeping you almost in a way from this true love. Because there's some X here. Let's see, tell me a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about this message. I'm hearing Texas. Anything else for this message? Okay, so we have here dropping hints. messages in lyrics. Someone is indirectly getting your attention. A shy person, crushing but not saying, liking social media messages and posts. I'm hearing the song "I Got My Mind Set on You," so that could be a song, got my mind set on you. We have public image. Okay, so constantly under scrutiny, relationship in the spotlight, a famous person. At the bottom here, we also have hot tea, juicy details, chatter amongst friends. That's what I was saying, 3 of Cups, the birds on a branch. The cat is out of the bag. Okay, so I think this is going into a separate message here now. So let me get some tarot to confirm this and see what is this here now? Okay, so Spirit, tell me about a message about love then. Let's just see what's going on in love here. What's going on in love here? The 9 of Cups. Again, a lot of you are very attractive right now. There's something about maybe you're doing your own thing. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Definitely for the viewer of this reading, if this does connect with you, you seem to be actually attracting a lot of attention. Interesting. The Lovers, the 5 of Wands. There could even be multiple people that will want your attention. I'm hearing you will get what you want. Interesting, 9 of Cups. Yeah, the wish fulfillment. You will get what you want. Okay, so I don't know exactly how this is connecting. As usual, there's many different scenarios here and stories, but definitely for a lot of you, or for all of you actually, if you resonate with this reading, you are in this position of like about to get the things that you want, about to get something that you want, and also just about to like get, like I said before, it's like something is changing or turning with the Justice to where it's time here for you now to be the one that's pursued, or be the one kind of in charge sort of feeling, not in charge, but like, I don't know, just sought after or pursued, or just winning, I guess. Like, I don't know, going through a glow up, winning, having victory here. And with the High Priestess and the 10 of Swords, I feel like you know something intuitively about this. For somebody very specific here, you may actually be hearing about something involving chatter around you, or something maybe involving a particular person that you have on your mind, or that will be coming in later. We'll have to get more detail, and we will go more in the extended and get some extras here and see what's going on with this, because there's many things, but it feels like this might be something connected to, like, you are intuitively picking up on something here connected to, like, you no longer being the one that is this person here. Like, you're either hearing about some ending, or you are hearing about how, or you just feel it maybe intuitively, that like the eyes are on you now, or you're about to have your victory. Okay, so however that will connect with you. Ace of Wands, so it's in reverse. Because the 5 of Wands definitely can point to conflict. It can point to this hot tea here, chatter amongst friends. A secret is divulged, it says. The cat is out of the bag. Yeah, so... Even though this says here, famous person, I mean, some of you watching this could be well known for something that you do, but even if it's not like famous, you know, you could just be someone who is very much well respected, or there's something about your vibe here, something about your energy which is like gone through this glow up, or is about to, and it's like you're no longer this here. Tell me one more card. What is this going on in love for the viewer? I'm also being drawn to say too, the Nine of Pentacles is a single solo card, so somebody could be single as well. We have the Seven of Wands reversed, the Six of Cups, and the Strength card. Yeah, there's some kind of strength about you. Remember I said in the very beginning, there's something about you to where, how to put this though, it's like something where you don't have to force something anymore. You kind of know who you are. Something is changing here where you are knowing what's happening around you or knowing what to expect, and it's like you came out on top after all of this. Somehow you have victory after some troublesome situation or something that felt like you were injusticely, I don't think that's a word, but injusticely treated, or was involving something involving that. Okay, tell us more about love here. What is the theme that we're talking about here in love? It's just your time. You're about to get something is all I know here. You're about to receive something. You're about to get something that at some point you felt that you watched somebody else's downfall. Just for a few of you, I'm getting, or it's connected to this saying goodbye, to where like you intuitively have this feeling that that was the right thing to do, and now it turns in your favor. I hope that makes sense. Like it's something about the ending that you did, or that you decided to cut cords or to end something, is somehow turning in your favor. Can you give us some specific, Spirit, about what is the theme here in love? Exactly. I'm hearing many timelines. There's many opportunities or many timelines. What else can you say here about this? What's exactly going on in love? Yeah, there's somebody, we have the feelings between you and this person are mutual. Someone must take the first step to move it forward. So there's somebody who's interested in you. I've already kind of seen that here with the energy we had in the beginning with the Knight of, it's underneath all of this now, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, came up earlier, the nervous person. So yeah, now it kind of goes back to that. I feel like there's somebody who's nervous, okay, or you know who this is, maybe for some. With the Ace of Wands reversed, there's some desire to like make a move here, okay? And I don't know if it's a new person, ex-person, I don't know. We'll go more to the extended, but we'll look at who this person is in the extended. But I do think that for some of you, it could be somebody that you already have been involved with, okay? Because I'm seeing here we have this as well. This person who has been discovering their place on the planet. So for a few of you, you intuitively feel this. So for example, because it feels like this could be something where, like, let's say that they went through an ending of something, or they went through a tough lesson, and you're sitting there on the outside and you're looking in on it. Somehow or another you see it, or you hear something about it, or you just feel it intuitively, and you know that this person is kind of returning or coming back even, or just that they know they lost you, and you know what they lost, and it's like they have more of an understanding now as to what this whole thing was about with you maybe, and they've just been discovering themselves lately. So yeah, for some of you, it could kind of go back to the original thing about the Three of Cups being this coming together that somebody feels nervous about, because it's going to be this very deep, intimate connection. With this, feelings are mutual because you both do care a lot about each other, or you both have a lot of love or interest in each other. And so maybe it's something to where, like, you know, it could be vice versa in that way for a few of you. But others of you, there could be also two different things here. You know, it could be that this is someone also from the past who has been going through a rough time in the background, and they've been really discovering things the hard way about you. But you also are shining so brightly here. You've gone through such a glow up that you might even just have so many different options, and so you're kind of sitting there and you're hearing this in the background, or you're expecting to hear that you know that this person is going to regret something, but you also are opening to other things as well. And look, here's the angels surround you to lift your spirits. If you've been feeling down about a situation, know that it will soon pass as you move through this time of transformation and healing. That's exactly what I was saying with the Five of Cups. So if this reading does align with you, you have been feeling down about somebody or something for a while, or just most recently. And I'm being shown like laughter coming back into your life, something to where you will feel that you have more to celebrate. There's more, maybe even free time for you to mingle or to have freedom from that heavy feeling that you once went through. So, let's get one more of these. Okay, so divine timing is at work in your situation. Focus on yourself, find things that bring you joy, and live your best life. In the meantime, time will fly. Okay. So, let's see. Let me just look quickly at trying to decide here what I'm gonna look at. Let me just look and see who the person is attached to you and what it is that they may want to say to give you some clarity about if this is for you. And then we'll go into the extended, and I think I'll just kind of go with that intuitively because I can't really remember everything that came through. But we'll definitely look a little bit more into what this is that's about to come in for you. If you've been feeling down, what is it that's about to happen for you that is going to make that better? We'll definitely look and see about this mutual interest between two people, which between you and them. Because I remember this card here too, the romance. Yeah, so it's about a higher love. So that's the thing, it's about a higher love in divine timing. And this whole thing that we had earlier about like taking a chance, feeling nervous, putting yourself out there, that's going to be different for some of you because it does say here someone must make the move. So whether it's something that you are doing for your own life, like I said, you know, going through kind of a glow up, being more bold with your personality, putting yourself out there, being confident. It also might be connected to certain career things you're doing. But then also if you feel guided to maybe put yourself in situations or in locations kind of to where you could meet this higher love, you know, that could also be the case. But it also could be vice versa too, to where they are the one also who was feeling nervous like we had earlier, somebody who feels this adrenaline rush with you, or this will be kind of predicting what will take place later on between you and them, to where you may meet somebody or come together with somebody and there's a lot of attraction, a lot of anticipation here, and nerves with it, but going with it and kind of putting oneself out there is actually going to pay off because it's getting somebody out of that rut or that funk of the Five of Cups here. And that's what Spirit's saying. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, about the person who's coming up as being connected to the viewer. Can you show us just some basic energy around this before we look deeper in the extended? Who is the person who's coming up as being connected to the viewer? And what is it that they are, you know, feeling? What's going on here with this? Okay, so we have only you again. Somebody has their eyes on you very heavily. We had that eyes on you. So whatever you've done recently, whatever you've done, whatever haircut you got, whatever you did is working. But it is just energetically too. If it's not something you did physically, it's just energetically. Who is this person who is coming up as being connected to the viewer? some tarot here. This person, again, they're going through a lot right now. This is probably someone who's been going through a lot of difficulties. Wow. Yeah, this is somebody who's like, it's almost like they are like in pain here about how they have not come forward, or they are like fixated here on you but unable to do anything about it. Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords. Like they're really in their mind, very, very much in their mental space here in their mind. Who is this person who's connected here to the viewer? Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. I'm hearing this song by the Beatles, I get by with a little help from my friends. I don't know what this is with friends. I don't know how that connects with you. I don't know if this is a friend of yours, if they're friends. I don't know. We'll have to look more. But this person, this could be two. There could be two people here. This could be somebody else, and there could be somebody else involved. No, but they're going through some kind of healing right now, and this person is slowly moving forward. So this is probably connected to that person who's going through this discovery, like it says here. It's probably someone who's like, again, on the outskirts kind of your life, someone who maybe you've had a falling out with or something, and they do want to come in here to heal things with you, to mend things with you. It feels like something has calmed down for them in their life. They may have gone through some soothing here, or something has calmed down. Whatever that is, I don't know. But something has kind of calmed down. And, but I don't even know if that's what Spirit's referring to with this Three of Cups up here. Like, it could be something completely different for some of you. So take that how that will fit with you. Because there's way too many different storylines I'm getting for this reading. So this could be someone that is just, obviously someone's watching you, looking at you, admiring you. You've gone through a glow up. This is someone who does want to communicate with you, to heal things, mend things with you. They have moved away from some kind of conflict in their life, or some kind of mental anguish or conflict. That could be the nervous person who is trying to muster up the courage here to do something about this with you, to say something about this. And I'm being drawn to the rainbow in the background, and this card about your angels are surround you, because whatever this is going to be that will come in from this person is going to make you feel soothed. Somehow it's going to make you feel like everything is okay in the end. Okay, but quickly before we go and look much more at this person, I will look and see more about how they feel. Who are they? But let me see what this, I'm just curious if there's somebody else involved here too, like another new connection maybe. What is this Three of Cups? What is this coming together of the Three of Cups? Yeah, Ace of Cups, the higher love. What is this? Queen of Pentacles, wow, Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Fool, beautiful energy, Judgment, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this could possibly be a completely different situation for some of you. So there may be two people who are attached to you or will be coming in. This is like super much like what I was saying with the Three of Cups, some kind of really deep bond that you have with somebody, or that you will have with this higher love. Someone that is coming as a result of your own growth. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is like really beautiful energy here. And I'm also getting to it may also just be people who are going to be very supportive of you as well. And going into that new vibe or that new kind of community feeling is going to bring you a lot of new kind of options, and that's what Spirit's saying here too. Divine timing is at work. There's many things that are coming in, but yeah, so I'll have to leave it here. This could go on forever and be kind of confusing, so I'll leave it here, and I will go into the extended now and definitely break this down more so we can get more detail as to what exactly these situations are. So if you're interested, the link is down below. And thank you so much for being here. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.